Hey everybody, welcome back to Crit and Fumble. I forget which episode we're playing already because
11.
Oh.
We haven't played since May 28th.
May 28th.
What day is it? September 10th.
I just want to say I really missed all of you.
I missed you
Yeah.
too. Wait,
I didn't
the listeners
really
or us
chat
at the
a lot.
table?
We'll
We'll get back to that.
I missed 3 out of 4 of you.
Ooh, do tell.
Ouch.
Oh no, it's
We'll
up to you
wait.
to determine.
All right, we need to know by the end of the episode. We have to roll for it.
No, wait. She's been spending the whole summer with Dwayne,
7.
so she couldn't have missed him.
Unless
It was Dwayne.
Dwayne's really different on their game.
Ooh, how
How
Dwifwint is Dwayne?
How
Dwifwint
different
is Dwayne?
Is Dwayne? I don't know. I wouldn't say that you're super different. I think you're one of the most experienced players at the table, so you're kind of like Rudolph leading the sleigh a little bit, which is different from here, where you're shuffling through your papers.
I feel like Rudolph. That's one of the best analogies I've heard.
But at this table, you're a little bit more
Obviously.
like Dasher or Dancer or one of the B-list.
Prancer for sure.
Man, when we do the Christmas special, everybody's got to be reindeers now.
Oh, that would be a really fun one shot to do. The Christmas one shot.
Where we actually play the reindeer?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
They can all
That'd
talk.
be good.
That'd be good. Plans. Whoa,
That's
some
some
music just got like
sweet epic.
super epic.
God.
Oh, welcome back. So, how was everybody's summer?
And
It was good, yeah.
Busy.
Too busy.
I missed D&D.
Me too. I didn't play any. 0. I know Bree was running a game, which is awesome. I mean, she might be DMing for us some more maybe next season.
Unlikely.
Okay. And playing with Dwayne. Rudolph.
And we play D&D together.
Good. What do you play in the other campaign?
I am the characters. Well, he's a barbarian.
Nice.
Hang on, let me get my character sheet. He's a
plays
barbarian.
Gregory.
His name is Hank Markava.
Hank Merkava. Yeah.
And Markava is it's a tank. It's an Israeli tank.
Oh.
So he's
It's
Hank the tank.
Hank the
Yeah,
Tank.
yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
Classic Dwayne name.
Punny.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah.
Better.
Well, I am feeling a little rusty on this. I did way too much prep. I started using a new note system, though, which is exciting. The reason it's exciting is that of all names that it could be, it is called Obsidian.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Actually, it's called Obsidian. I was like,
That's cool.
that's weird.
Yeah.
But it's great. I love it. It's like it's got linkable notes and stuff. So now I can just like click stuff and try to instead of trying to shuffle through different notes. Awesome. Love it. It's like a mini
Cool.
wiki on my
Neat.
computer.
Anyway.
Anyway, been using that. Love it.
Wiki.
Yeah. What do we do next? Oh, the other thing, I guess it might not affect listeners on the podcast, but we have a different laptop tonight. Sean must have taken our other laptop, and this one's a little laggy. When Tash and I were experimenting with it, moving the icons around, it was like a 2-second lag time between me moving it and it moving on that screen over there.
Oh, boy.
So hopefully it doesn't crash. Hopefully it works for us. If not, we're theater to the minding it for the rest of the night. But
I had a
I'm-
girlfriend like that. It was a little laggy.
You had to theater the mind it with her.
Yes.
Nice. Man, this music, what is going on? I need to change this playlist.
Swelling.
It's like epic.
I know.
It's like the beginning of like one of those like 3-part miniseries movies or something.
Whoa.
Damn.
That was oddly specific.
Not a 4-part miniseries.
No.
No,
No.
it's
Only
always
3.
3. It's always 3. We should do introductions. Remember we used to do that.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
some
let's do that. Do we do the music before or after that?
Who
I think we do
knows?
it
I think we
before-
changed it
I
sometimes,
think we do introductions.
We
Oh,
have,
and then we
we
do
have
the
no
intro.
clear system.
No.
I don't think we fucking
At
did.
one
the
point,
intro
at
is
some point,
last.
we do introductions.
The music
at,
is last.
At some point, we do music.
Okay, let's do that. Are we recording? Let me just double check.
Oh, dear God. Hey, you know
Oh,
what? I would say that we're usually better than this, but no, we're not.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
No,
is,
I listened
This
to
is,
episode 10.
this is
it's
standard.
about the same.
The midpoint break, the edit on that was pretty funny.
That's good.
It was good.
I guess I'll start. Hi, I'm Gavin, your dungeon master from 3 months ago, something like that. Hopefully I remember how to do this. We're playing Mad Mage, and you guys are in Skullport. That's me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we are back in the city.
You are in Skullport. We'll do a recap after everybody and catch everybody up on where you're at.
Right.
Go ahead, Neil. I almost called you Dwayne. Rudolph.
Hi. I'm Neil. I play Obsidian, who is a level 5 ranger and level 3 mastermind rogue. And we got leveled up.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
want us to talk about that?
Yes, let's do that. Everybody leveled up to 8, or if you were what is it called? Not a
Multi-class.
split, multi-class. Then you're going to be
I mean, I got extra attack, which is the thing I'm most excited about. And I got a new spell. Can't remember what it was. Something. I'll pop it out at some point during the game.
Nice.
I was listening to the last episode on the drive down here.
Good.
And I wanted to address, and I did get Bree's consent before I brought this up, but I wanted to address that Bree and I had like a heated moment at the end of the last episode, and it was brought up to me by like someone I know that listens. I mean, we have one person that listens.
Yeah, our one
And-
listener.
But it felt legit, like when we were like arguing, right? And I think we didn't hug, but we hugged later.
Yeah, you brought it up, you brought it up during your wedding.
And during my
At your wedding.
At
My wedding?
Neil's wedding, he
His
came up
speech.
to me on the dance floor while he was celebrating the most beautiful day of his life, and he was like, "I just want to talk to you and let you know that I'm not actually mad at you." And I was like, "What?"
I've been carrying this for 4 months.
I was like,
well, it's
yeah.
come up for me in therapy. Like I've had.
I hear that a lot from people.
Yeah.
I have that effect.
Yeah. Anyway, so like anybody that listens to our podcast, the 7 of you or whatever, like we've healed. We're-
Now,
our
have
characters.
Calliope and Obsidian.
No.
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 Oh, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
So that's where we're picking up.
Yeah. No. Well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you? And never mind.
Okay.
I don't know. Healing goes deeper than just like this. Hey, I'm sorry about this, and what, yeah. I don't know if they actually got there.
No.
No,
No,
there's
they
no
didn't.
way.
Obsidian was.
They got a deep
Obsidian
dive.
was
You need
pissed
a
off.
deeper
Yeah.
Yeah,
dive.
they didn't
Yeah.
even. They
Yeah.
didn't. Even, there was no apology even in the episode.
Yeah.
We shouldn't. But we can save this
It kind
for
of
later.
feels like we got over the vaporizing of Till much easier than you two are carrying this little argument.
Who?
Till what?
Until
Anyway,
Never.
that's enough for me.
Hi, I'm Tash, and I'm playing Mog. He's a sorcerer, and for level 8, I don't really know. Oh, I got ability score increase, which bumped up my Cha and my Con, which is quite helpful for a sorcerer. And I got one spell, Sickening Radiance.
Ooh, what does
Sounds
that
like
do?
it can be a good one. It basically is another one of those like pits of death kind of spells where people get stuck in it and it just keeps doing damage round after round after round.
Nice.
And also every time it does damage, it does another level of exhaustion.
Oh, damn.
So if people if they get stuck in it for 6 rounds, they're dead basically.
Yeah. Man, exhaustion's brutal. After like 3 rounds of exhaustion, you're basically dead anyway because you're so useless. It's like, yeah, exhaustion sucks.
The challenge is that half of my party likes to stand close and fight. So
Yeah. I'm
We'll
sure
see.
that won't backfire. Oh, so it happens to anybody. It's area effect.
yeah.
Yeah,
area
nice.
effect.
Awesome.
But I could like cast it into a room and then just close the door. That's
a
my
good
plan. So make sure there's lots of doors in this level.
I will. I'll just open doors.
All doors.
All doors. Good band name. Go ahead. I'm going to write that down.
Well, I'm Dwayne, and I play Mark Dervish. Mark Dervish is a cleric of the level 8th.
Ooh.
8th. And he's also a deep gnome, criminal spy, and something else. Anyway, so Mark is level 8, and so what I want to say about this is like Mark is kind of thinking. I think one of his testicles dropped, because
Wow.
if you think about an 8, there's like 2 testicles and one's lower than the other. Is that true?
That's true.
Okay.
Wait, so does that mean his voice has changed? I'm excited.
only
Dwayne hasn't
partially.
thought that far yet.
I just printed off my character sheet, Gavin. No expectation there. What else? Oh, so he leveled up, and he could have taken a feat.
Did he?
But he didn't. His feet are too fucking sore already. So it's like, I'm not taking any more feet. So what he did is he leveled up something he leveled up his wisdom, because that gives him extra spell casting stuffs.
Nice. Yeah, as a cleric. Hell yeah.
That was
Yeah.
very smart of him.
So he's getting older and he's getting wiser. Is what you're
and
saying.
his testicle dropped.
Well, yeah, because he's older.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then
Cool.
that's what we got.
Testicle.
That's
He has
Mark.
one testicle.
You did say his testicle
His
dropped.
testicle. Yeah. Well, one of them dropped.
Well, now he has 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. I'm Brienne, and I play Calliope Dervish. Calliope is a level 7 fighter and a level 1 rogue. What did she get this time around leveling up? Good question. Well, I took another level of fighter, so now I have this ability called Know Your Enemy. So if I am able to observe an enemy for like 1 minute, I can know a couple things about them. Like
Nice.
I have like a list of things that I can know, and I can choose 2 of those things. So I could like observe an
Handy.
enemy and know what their HP is and what their AC is, or you know.
wow.
Oh, that's weird.
Do you
It's like a
get-
metagaming spell or
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get to know like any of their, I don't know, special immunities or
No.
resistance?
So the
It's-
thing-
it's mostly just basic stuff.
So I'll read it. Starting at 7th level, if you spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature outside of combat, you can learn certain information about its capabilities compared to your own. The DM tells you if the creature is your equal, superior, or inferior in regard to 2 of the following characteristics of your choice. Strength score, dex score, con score, armor class, current hit points, total class levels of any.
Nice. So I don't say like
you don't
their
get a
HP is
number.
82.
No, that's
I'll just
true.
be like
Yeah,
higher than
higher
this.
than you or lower than you.
Or same. I guess if I say same, it's like
Yeah.
you know exactly what it is.
Totally.
Yeah.
So kind of fun.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
mean, not really as fun as what some of the rest of you guys got, but that's fighter life, baby. You know?
Yeah. I don't
Where-
know. Helpful if you guys like scouting something, you'd be like, you know, spend a minute. You might realize that the thing you're looking at looks scary, but it's weak as hell. You're like, if we can get a couple blows on that thing, it's done.
Totally.
You know? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, I can feel it. It's coming back.
What is?
D&D. Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
yeah.
I'm getting the flow. I can feel
Right.
it. Because when she was done, I was like, oh, that's my signal to do this. Watch your ear holes.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin. The wilds call, a timeless brawl. Now we roll for initiative. Good and evil fighting for the win. Crit and fumble, critical hit or just a fucking fumble. Cast thine eye on the rolling die. Legends rise on its battle cry. Time to rumble, crit and fumble, critical hit or just another fumble. War is waged on the table stage. Untold sagas of an ancient age. Crit and fumble.
Dun-dun. Turn it
This
down.
thing.
We're back now.
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, I
We're
forgot
back,
something
we're
I
back.
wanted to banter about.
Oh, okay.
In the
banter
time,
away.
just as an expression of how long it's been since we played, in the time since we played last, I have 8 new tattoos.
Holy
Wow.
shit. Okay,
God.
let's see that.
I have one new wife.
Wait, what? Oh, right, because you got married.
Oh my god, are you still going on about that, Neil?
Yes.
Oh my god, it was
Insufferable.
months
It was
ago.
a good day.
We have an extra driver in our house.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's how long it's been.
An extra one or a new one?
Same thing.
Oh, well, no, that's not true. We had 3 and then lost 1 and then had.
Oh,
now
so
we have
you
3.
subbed out.
Did someone?
Yeah. Somebody lost their.
What do you mean you lost one? What happened?
Not sure where they are.
Yeah. So anyway,
Totally lost.
I've had
we broke even.
at least 3 menstrual cycles, maybe 4 since last time we played.
Me
Yeah, me
too.
too.
It's been 5 months, so
I have back hair now. I waxed it like
It's
the last
back?
game. Yeah, it's back.
back hair,
Yeah.
back.
Back hair back.
bringing-
It's like the back
hair
street
back.
So we all got a lot of good stuff
I know, we
going
got
on.
some, yeah,
so-
it's been a
Good break,
solid
guys.
summer. Yeah. And
5 month summer.
break. 'Cause you
And
said break.
5 month summer.
Ooh, I killed it. Sorry about that. That was. So let's recap and talk about something else.
We did stuff
Last
last time. The last time we
blew
did
up-
stuff.
Just
we blew
listen
up
to
a
it.
city. We didn't blow up a city. We
blew up an island.
a
We
whole
blew up a whole
island.
island.
Yeah.
He like
Yeah.
did a mass murder.
Yeah, we killed
Like
so
hundreds of
many.
There's like
people.
200 guys
Yeah,
on there.
like arguably some people who maybe were just in a bad place at a bad time. Some people who
Yeah,
just
the
you know
cleaners, the
maybe
cooks.
maybe just needed people who like live in town who just took menial jobs there. Maybe some people who didn't want to live a life of crime but were forced to by socioeconomic pressures.
I don't know. Guilty by association.
I guess so. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's I mean definitely something for us to grapple with both as people and as characters.
I'm over it.
Yeah. So who? Yeah, so that's where we left off. You guys returned to Elvira's shop after paddling the little rowboat back to the docks there. Went to Lower Skullport and I think we ended off with you knocking on the door of Alvira's shop, and either she opened it or didn't or whatever, but we ended off with Hallister's eye reappearing, and that had happened to you a couple levels, I think on level 1 and level 2, right? Where just sort of like was watching what you're doing, and then it dissipates away. That had happened. And then that's where we left off. So what I had suggested is that we fast forward a little bit. I'm assuming it's been a few 10 days. So obviously a 10 day in D&D is 10 days. So it's been at least 20 to 30 days. So we'll say roughly a month that the group of you have been in Skullport. You have been told to lay low. So while you can go around town and stuff, I mean, you all know there wasn't a whole lot there in the first place. And most of it was dilapidated. A lot of people had left or were killed. Everything was shuttered up. But now over the weeks, some stuff has started to come back. You've seen like a couple vendors return. The market seems to be kind of like not alive and well, but it's sort of like people are dipping their toes in. Fishermen and pirates that used to like come in on the Saragoth River and stuff to get into Skullport have started to return.
There would be a fuck ton of dirt duck.
Tons everywhere. There's like a dedicated dirt duck shop.
Yep.
100%.
Nice, like
Run
a
by
food truck.
goblin.
Yeah.
Nice. It's like a cart, but he's like pulls it around. It's a goblin that pulls it, but
Little tuk-tuk.
he's also on that works there. I love it. We're coming across that at some point.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and then you have been communicating with your Harper contact. So a mix of like Felrax and Elvira, which was your main contacts there, as well
Mog's
as
been over there a lot
where
at Alvira's.
Elvira's nice. Yeah, he has.
Laying low,
Good.
making babies.
Wow.
I think it's up to
went for it.
Elvira whether or not that's happening.
There's a litter coming.
I like to Mog's just in there every day being like, yeah, I gotta buy more food for my pets. And she's like, really? Like, you were just here yesterday. Mog's
Mog
like,
has a vast
"Yeah,
collection of pets now.
so hungry.
There's just like this collection of cats that follows him around. Yeah, so you have also been told, and you had visited her before, Tasselgrin, who had the access to the portal.
Oh, right.
Due to her connection with Waterdeep and the Harpers, you now have essentially unlimited access to it. So you've probably popped out to Waterdeep a couple times. Not a lot, because you've been asked to stay here and lay low. You're trying to keep an eye on things. And that's sort of like what we've done. So I'm curious what everybody has been up to. And I asked you this in Slack in case you had some ideas beforehand. So if you've had some downtime and we're working on backstory, push-ups, things. Tell me.
Obsidian's definitely been working on their archery skills.
Oh, yes.
And now, of course, it makes sense because they have multiple attacks.
Right.
So
Yeah,
they
that tracks.
can loose those arrows quicker, and they've been spending a lot of time avoiding Calliope,
Wow.
sitting in meditation and firing arrows at random shit.
I like it. Are you practicing out on the street, or do you practice in the Harper hideout that you guys sort of procured?
No, I feel like they've been on the street,
Cool.
which is maybe dubious, but that's what they've been doing.
No, I
because
mean-
they needed range.
Yeah, you guys are up in Upper Skullport at the Harper hideout, which is where that like walkway is. It's like everything's sort of like this super sketchy board system walkway thing that you could be up there. There's not a lot of shops up there. It's still pretty quiet. Everything seems to be developing in Lower Skullport right now, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think Calliope has been. I think Calliope like wakes up early every morning. No, she doesn't wake up early every morning, but she dedicates at least like an hour or two to like sword practice every day, and like just really trying to like lock in her like abilities. And the rest of the time, she's just trying to drink herself into an early grave. I think Calliope's just been wasted this whole time and just miserable to be around. Like, she is both miserable, and being around her is probably a miserable experience.
That would make sense why. Also, because Obsidian is sober now.
Yeah.
Right? So there'd be like, no.
Yeah, I think I think Calliope is actively avoiding most everyone, except for maybe Mark. I think she like holds time for Mark if he seeks her out. Everyone else, she's just kind of, yeah, she sucks to be around her.
So it's been a month. You've been drinking that much. Have you been getting booze from like Kalal's Tavern there then, or where have you been getting it from?
Probably either Kalal's Tavern and also probably sneaking up or like going back up into Waterdeep. from
Oh,
time
and just
to
using
time.
the portal.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
using the portal, going up under the like checking up on Yield Haunt and yeah.
Cool.
Going
Making
up to
sure
old
Nim's
room.
still working.
Yeah.
The tavern's just burnt to the ground. They're like, where have you guys been? It's been forever. Cool. Anything that Mog or Mark has been working on?
Of course. Go ahead. You want me to go?
Yeah, other than the testicle. Just been tugging on that one testicle, trying to get a little bit lower.
Get down, come on.
Tied some weights on
Just
it.
a reminder that Mark is like 25 years old, right?
Yeah.
He's like 23.
Yeah.
Like his testicles should have dropped.
I mean, some people are just.
He's a
slower
late
than others.
bloomer.
Yeah, late bloomer. Robo taught him to hold them back as long as he can.
Roho probably invented a device that bound them in some way. Yeah.
Part of his training.
Rojo runs deep.
So Mark and Echo, they would have become best of friends, right? Because he's got animal. He can talk with animals. So they would have become best friends. And I would imagine that Echo would level up to level 2.
Something, yeah. There is actually an animal companion thing where if you've spent enough time with them,
We had a month.
you can start using actions. So we'll have to get back to that. But
No.
yes. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I can't remember what the rules are.
Okay.
But we'll just like kind of go with it tonight. But
right.
there is actually rules for that. So like now I think you can actually give it commands and it'll listen to you. Like go and like look there and report back to me or whatever, right? Or
Yeah.
stay here or
Yeah,
whatever.
Slowly becomes a familiar, basically.
Essentially, but very slowly. Like it doesn't happen overnight kind of thing. Yeah.
And I'd imagine with him leveling, like with Echo leveling up, I'd imagine his nut drop too.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
would-
flying a little sideways right now until his wing gets bigger. But yeah.
I would love to see like an animated spin-off of what Mark and Echo have been up to for the last month. Like a little short. That'd be cute.
We'll come in on the weekends, Gavin, and sort that out. Yeah.
We'll work on it.
Yeah.
Mog literally has been hanging out with Elvira.
Nice.
He's been working on his Riz. That's why his
What is Riz?
charisma.
Oh,
That's why his charisma has increased in level 8.
Nice.
And that's about it. And
is he just like hitting on her at the shop, or like it's a pet shop, right? So is he taking an interest in any of the pets, or, you know,
I think not really.
No,
That-
okay.
That might be one of his
just one pet he's
schemes
after?
one day. But yeah,
He's just showing up.
he's just showing up.
Yeah. Nice.
He's just bored and he doesn't like.
Women famously love when you show up at their place of work and just hang around and flirt with
Non-stop.
them all day. Yeah. It's
Never buying anything.
you know, when they can't make you leave, you know, and they can't really consent because they're on the clock and they have to be friendly to you. That's their favorite time to be hit on.
Well, that's the only time that Mark has ever seen Mog is when he goes back to the pet store to get crickets and alfalfa.
Mog, what are you doing here?
Hey, Mog. Hi.
Echo's well fed.
That's right.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll zoom into where you guys are now, which is you've all collected in that Harper hideout that Felrax, the copper-looking dragonborn, had given you access to. Let me just pull him up in case anybody forgot what Sir Felrax looks like. Boom.
I
Yeah.
love that we've just occupied his home and
Yeah.
he's just having to live with it.
Well, it actually isn't his home. It was a hideout. Like
Okay.
he's kind of been using it as his home because he's the only one there until now, and you guys have sort of, you know, I'm sure he enjoys the company. Anyways, you've been hanging out at the hideout, doing whatever you've been doing, practicing stuff and whatnot. How come this won't go away?
Laggy. Remember, it's laggy.
The 2 second lag.
Oh, there we go.
Lag.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
a lag.
Just
This happens.
Laggy.
Lag time.
God, I hated her.
But Felrax took off earlier this morning, said there's a meeting that needs to happen with a group of you. Ezra and he kind of like pauses. He's like, Mert, of all people, are going to be coming down to Skullport, and they have important business. So I'm going to go and ready the accommodations with Kalal at the tavern. When we are ready and it looks to be safe, I'll return to you. And he takes off. So this was in the morning. You guys have hung out for a little while. I'm assuming you're just kind of hanging out like we were talking, working on stuff. Calliope's drinking. Obsidian, they're shooting arrows at stuff. Mog's playing with Fang, his cat, Felrax's cat. And God knows what Mark's doing on the couch over there. He's just, you know, massaging that nut.
Him and Echo are like just, you know.
He's reading a pamphlet that says your body's going through changes. It's like-
He's reading it to Echo.
Love it. So let me just. I don't know all the hotkeys here. Ready? There. Felrax
Whoa.
shows up. Whoa. Hey,
Oh,
Felrax. Yeah.
Lag, remember lag?
Yeah, leg. And he's like, right. They're here. They're at Kalal's. There's a couple patrons in there, but I think it should be fine. I've moved a couple of tables around, and they are most anxious to see you. I'm going to hang back. They've asked me to keep an eye on the hideout here so that someone stays present. Why don't the two of you, or the group, not the two of you, the four of you, head down to the tavern. The, what is it called? The Flagon and the Dragon.
Flagon and the Dragon.
And I'll wait to hear back.
Brilliant.
Best of luck. I'm assuming the group of you head
off
out.
we go.
Do you say anything?
No.
Collect anything?
Ivy like quickly drains the glass of wine she was drinking.
Nice.
There you go.
Felrax goes and sits at his desk, and I will slowly bring all our other tokens over here and bring you guys out into the streets. So, what I started to do was major lag.
That's
Bless you. Bless you.
Pardon me.
COVID.
I feel like this is reminiscent of the gangplanks where Till did get vaporized.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
remembering.
that was to the east. But yeah,
But in this general
I mean to
area.
the west. East, yeah, I can never get my east and west right. That was to the west. It still smells of Till. out
Calliope
here.
has avoided that area at all costs. If there's ever an errand or anything that needs
She
to be
goes, like,
run,
the long
she
way.
like finds an excuse. She's like, "Oh, I can't go," or she like, she
Goes
like
a long way round.
goes the long way around. Yeah, for sure. She like has not revisited those gangplanks.
Yikes. Some trauma there. What I have started to do is, just because it kind of got tiring moving your tokens around everywhere, I'm going to like pause at an area where it's like, this is clearly the level down, right? Like the steps there.
Yeah.
But then I just moved I put another set of tokens. Well, I guess you can't see me scrolling here.
Oh, on
But
the other
you're-
level.
But you're on the other level. So I'm just going to be like, whoop. Yay, you made it to the bottom.
We're teleporting.
Oh, teleport.
Nice.
Just so I don't have to fucking drag you everywhere. It gets really cumbersome for me. So we are in Lower Skullport now. You can hear a little bit of like confuffle, not like not a combat or anything like that, but in the direction you're heading, you can hear people setting up shop and whatnot. So you head off in that ye old direction. Let me try to keep track.
Is
of
this
your-
area generally considered safe by us? Or we're still like a
Checking
little
for
bit
traps.
on-
Checking for traps.
Yeah, I mean, you would certainly consider it safe, but the Harpers have all told you to keep like sort of a low key, right? So you are kind of skulking through the street a little bit, not like just like stomping through, doing whatever you want.
Yeah.
And if you were to come across like any Xanathar goons, which you haven't seen up to this point, but if you did, you'd probably either steer wide or deal with them on the spot.
So in the last month, they've just kind of disappeared and gone quiet.
Well, I mean,
basically?
you guys essentially destroyed all of them.
Yeah.
That was their camp, right? And any that were here, the handful that were maybe in Skullport at the time, have fled because they're massively overpowered now.
Yeah.
Or underpowered, I mean. So you make your way through the streets. I'm just going to quickly drag you to like key points here. As you walk past a couple of these shops, you come across one with this young, I think she's a rock gnome. Look it up here quick, but you can see she's putting out her wares and whatnot, going in and out of her shop, and then she notices the group of you and almost like jumps out in front of you. She's like, please, come in. I have stuff to sell. I really need to make a sale. It's a new shop. Please, lots of stuff. It's a pawn shop. Anything. I actually collected off Dead Adventurers. Not that you're gonna die. I don't think you're gonna die. I just mean, I have stuff to sell, and I kind of need to make rent because I haven't
Kind of
sold anything.
tasteless, isn't it? Like,
Well,
essentially kind of grave robbing.
well, no, they're just dead on the road there usually, typically, and
So you're like
I'm-
a vulture.
Well, yes, and I'm repurposing their stuff.
Oh, so you're like a taxidermist.
Calm down, Clappy.
Taxidermist. The other thing you said. Vulturedermist.
Do you have any ball bearings?
I do actually. The cost of them, though, I only have one set of these,
Yeah.
so it's going to cost 3 times the normal price.
Oh.
But
Vulture.
not a vulture, a businesswoman. Let me I actually have a picture of her. Let me pull it up while I find the other stats. Boom.
Whoa.
Oh, you didn't tell me she was hot. That would have changed the tone of this interaction.
Oh, okay. Well, so she's somewhat
AI
good
makes
looking.
everybody hot.
Yeah, it's actually
Sure.
hard to make ugly people on AI. It's unfair. Let me open up her shop stats. It says thimble wines above the door. And ball bearings is something that I can find. Ball bearings. A bag of 1,000 ball bearings is typically 1 gold piece, so it'll be 3 gold pieces.
All right, you drive a hard bargain.
Excellent. Finally. Sale. It's honestly, you don't know what this will do for my business. I appreciate it very much. She puts it into her little coin purse and like squirrels it away inside in the building that comes back out. Anything else? Honestly, I have a whole pile of shit in there that I need. to
Like
get
what
rid of.
kind of stuff you got?
Oh, you name it. I mean, as long as it's like typical adventure stuff, you know, I don't really have a whole lot of rare items, and if I do, they're usually gone pretty quick. So at this stage, you know, if you could find it in, for example, the player's handbook, you could probably.
Mark's now confused. He's like, oh no, I don't. I guess I don't need anything.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, I have.
I'll grab a
vials
few
of acid,
healing
or,
spells, healing potions if you
I
have.
don't have any potions. Just
You don't have
standard
any
equipment
potions.
or armor.
You don't have
or
any
sort
potions.
of- 0 potions, honestly.
What do you do with your potions that you find?
Usually, most of them are either broken, drank, or stolen by the time I get there.
That's
Yeah.
odd.
It is, and unfortunate. I mean, I only have this ability, and she snaps her fingers and she goes invisible. She's like, "See, this is how I collect stuff. It's like I'm not much of a fighter. I can basically get to a somewhat safe area, take a few things, and then you know."
How much for that?
For the what?
To be able to turn invisible, to snap of your fingers.
Well, she looks you over. You're a spellcaster. Can't you make yourself invisible?
Mog pulls out his spell cards.
Oh, well, I mean, that's embarrassing. You must not be a very good sorcerer.
Obsidian looks at her and says, "How much for your earrings?"
My earrings. Ooh. Wow. My late mother gave these to me. 2 gold.
2 gold.
God.
Done.
She takes them off and gives them to you. Right.
Obsidian would immediately put them on because they go well with my outfit.
Oh, nice. I love it. They're kind of like
They're like a broad hoop, but they have an oblong kind of shape on the top, almost like
Yeah.
a pear.
I like
Looks
it.
like, yeah, I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Anyway, she's your
yeah. For those listening,
Piercing-less.
yeah, they're thick.
yeah. They're
and-
kind of like these,
and
they're actually quite striking.
They're very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I really like your purple hair.
Oh, thank you. Dyed it myself actually.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know.
I do sell dye. You could, you
Calliope
could dye
actually
it.
perks a bit because Calliope also has had her hair dyed purple for a while, but after being in Skull Part, her pink roots are just
Just like-
showing through really like profusely. And she's like, all right, then how much for the dye?
Oh, dye. Actually, it's only 10 silver, so 30 silver for you.
Silver.
I have to mark it up, otherwise I don't make a profit. Sorry.
Unfortunately, Calliope still has all of her money in a locked trunk under her bed, and you hold on.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Well, I
I'll
mean,
come back for
your
it.
one friend seems to have a decent amount of gold on him. You could, you know, and then IOU.
Obsidian will step outside the shop and lean against the wall.
Wow. I think he heard me.
They.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. I shouldn't have made that assumption. Awkward.
I guess I'll come back.
I've got. I'll pay for her.
Who's
dye.
darling?
the 30 silver.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I was just joking about the sorcerer thing, and she takes the 30 silver.
What about cloaks? What do you got for cloaks?
I do have like standard cloaks. Yes, like a just like a hooded cloak.
Like something a bit more like cool.
I have
like mine. You breathe underwater.
Silken robe, which can be worn as a cloak. It's got delicate patterns in it, but it doesn't have any magical properties, if that's what you're asking.
What color is it?
Maroon.
Sure. I'll
Cool.
take that.
That will be. Ooh, this one's a little pricey.
Okay.
20 gold.
20 gold
Yeah.
for a robe that has no powers?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay. It's right here in the player's handbook. It is made of silk. You could have the hempen one for 1 gold.
Yeah.
It's Uggo.
Not really a
Yeah,
hemp kind of cat.
I imagine. Have you ever seen the movie Harry Potter where Ron gets that like really ratchet looking
Yeah.
dress? It looks like that.
No, I'm good. We're kind of pressed for time anyway.
Oh, okay.
so,
yeah. No, of course. I totally get that. Thank you for the gold and everything, and I'm regularly finding new supplies. So by all means, Thimblewine's pawn shop, please come back.
Mark tries to give her a wink, like a
Are you okay? Do you actually have
and a smile.
drops?
Yeah,
What's going on?
some eye drops or
I put the hand on
Do you have a-
Mark's
do you have a
forehead. Are you
headache?
okay?
have
Yeah,
the
I'm
old
fine.
Tylenol, some chalk?
No,
one
no,
piece?
no.
Okay.
I don't need to buy anything. I'm just trying to be polite and friendly.
Oh, you're very, yeah, good. She makes like a smile, like she's got gas. You know, so, she's like, "Yeah,
Okay, well, see you soon.
bye.
Bye.
Flappy looks at her on the way and she goes, if you ever see my corpse down here in these caverns, fucking walk on by. You take a single thing off this body, I'll haunt you for the rest of your miserable life.
No promises.
Bye.
Bye. Nice. Great. You guys head back out into Ye Old Street. Where'd it go?
It's just the leg.
No, it's like, actually, I don't know where my,
Your notes are?
oh, there we go. No, the map.
I love how we like poach things off of her body. Yeah, I'll take your earrings. I like the dye in your hair.
I like your style overall.
Everything.
yeah,
Can I just buy your outfit?
Don't like your shop that much, but it's fine. You guys head further into the streets. Sounds like you're coming up on a market square. And eventually you do, and you realize that it's being ran by an unlikely set of hosts. It's a group of were-rats, kind of leaning up against walls. They have very unfriendly looking crossbows, kind of old rusted pieces of crap, but are loaded and armed. You know, maybe leaning on the brick wall, smoking a cigarette or something like that. They don't look overly concerned about anything. But in the center are a couple of those gray dwarfs we've run into before. Dwargar. Am I saying that right?
Durgar, I think it is.
Durgar. And they're just setting up shop. They have like tables set out, some like pretty questionable looking fish and raw meat and stuff. But as the group of you pass through there, you're kind of getting like dirty looks. You know what I mean? They're just sort of like... You hear like mumblings. You can't quite hear what they're saying. They might not even be speaking common.
Give them dirty looks back.
One's just sort of like, kind of like, gives you like a chin, like.
I mean, does that like...
he flinches, puts his head down, keeps chopping up the fish. But you make it through the square without. Whoa! I just made you guys really big. How did I do that? Shit.
That feels better. This is good. I'm growing up.
My other nut drops.
Well, not so fast.
Did anyone else feel like they just
Oh
got
my
really
goodness.
big?
Did you say steak?
I need a new pair of shorts.
I feel like Mark's slowly finding out that he's actually a giant, not a gnome. He's very slowly growing into his genes.
He's actually half orc like Rojo.
Bro is actually his biological
Literally.
father.
Oh, no.
Oh, plot twist. So you make it to the Flagon and the Dragon. You hear, a little bit of livelihood in there, nothing crazy. And just as you're opening the door, roll for initiative. No, a couple of these Durgar, whatever, walk out, and sort of just the timing was wrong. It's like they were just coming out as you were going in. But as they walk out and realize who's in front of them, you can tell the one just sort of like deliberately puts a shoulder into someone, Calliope, and walks past, and it's like, fucking water Davians. That's what we need. More of those. Let's go.
What did he call us?
Water Davians. People from Waterdeep.
From Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Oi!
Oi, you! Shut up! Go in there and get your swill. And he keeps walking.
The hell is that?
Can you describe like what are they wearing, or do they?
Oh, I can show you a picture.
Yeah. Always show a picture.
So a Dwargar typically looks like this. Imagine a dwarf, but is gray
Yeah.
and sort of like always unhappy, grumpy, typically armed, and they deliberately wear very drab clothes, and it's usually to blend in with their like stone surroundings. So they're not overly, exotically dressed or anything like that.
As they walk by, Obsidian's going to put their arm around one of them,
Okay.
just in a friendly gesture.
Yeah.
And say, sorry for the trouble. We appreciate your hospitality in your city, and we understand that we're an inconvenience. While they're doing that, their dagger was in their hand.
Yeah.
And they are actually just going to then pat the dwarf on the chest and use it to hold the beard in place.
Yeah.
As they cut off part of the beard.
No
but
way.
like trying to do it in secret, like so not causing a confrontation.
Yeah.
But just so that when this dwarf gets home later, they're
Yeah, there's like no mirrors kicking around.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check. Is anybody like sort of helping Obsidian do this? You gonna give him an advantage?
No.
I don't think I would have known what they were up to.
Oh fuck! I mean, I get a +7 on sleight of hand.
Yeah.
But I rolled a 2.
Oh God.
Okay.
So like this
we
was
go.
a well-intentioned ruse. I was confident in my abilities.
Oh boy, what is gonna happen here?
That's a
Roll
9.
for initiative.
You you do that.
Holding this white beard in my hand.
Let me just move your character in place here.
Did you accidentally
like-
cut off way too much, and that's how you found out?
I mean, I don't know. That
Or
was,
I mean, yeah.
that
Who
was
knows?
just a
He could just hear the hair like.
I thought I was being clever, but
I feel like
clearly
dwarves actually
that
have
was-
like nerves in their hair, so they would actually feel you cutting the
Yeah.
hair.
It's like kind of like toenails. Well, I guess you don't. Anyway, you don't feel that.
Or maybe I
I
hadn't
like to-
sharpened my dagger enough, and it really kind of tugged on the hair.
Yeah, it pulled on the hair or
Yeah.
something like that. I could see that.
Like caught.
Anyway, you cut this off, and the dwarf immediately takes his arm and swings it around and fucking smokes you with his elbow. You hit the ground like a sack of potatoes, like with the two. We're just gonna say that happens. He takes his battle axe or
Hammer.
the large hammer off his back, and just holds it over your head, and he's like, "That was a really, really fucking stupid thing to do. This is why I don't like water Davians poking their ugly faces around our skullport. If I didn't have better things to do." And he just like pulls in a huge loogie. He's like,
Oh.
and just poof, right onto your neck. And then sheaths his hammer, looks at his buddy, and just says, "Now, let's go." And they take off.
That was a worse punishment for Obsidian than
Yeah.
if he'd swung the hammer. 100%.
Gross.
That was the grossest thing I've seen in a while.
I can only imagine what that loogie would smell like.
Ugh, ugh.
Disgusting.
Like rotten fish and shame.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
You head into, after Obsidian cleans up their neck, heads into the Flagon and the Dragon. I'm assuming anyway. I don't want to put words into your mouth. Are you guys
Yeah.
doing that? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's heading in. Let me zoom in here a bit. Can I move that more? Come on. Oh, it did move. It's just, man, this leg is throwing me
Thank
off. You head in there and you see your friends off on the left side of the room there. You see Mert, who looks very uncomfortable, and Ezra, who's putting up with him. And they kind of, wave you over. The group of you head in. Calliope would see at the behind the bar, a familiar face is Kalal. You've been here a couple times,
Oh, yeah.
just buying some bottles, some drink. Those two icons look very similar. Are they the same? They're not intended
Yeah,
to
they.
be. Yeah,
two, yeah.
The one at the table there is a patron. That's not Kalal. The one behind the bar is Kalal. Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
You sit down, and Mert is just sort of like, he's very jumpy, He's sort of like looking around. He's like, he looks down at his legs and like kind of like dusts his legs off and stuff. He's like, whoa. He's like kind of sitting high in his chair like this, looking around. Ezra looks at him and rolls his eyes and looks at the group of you. "Thank you for meeting us."
How are you liking Skullport there, Mert?
Oh my, it's, well, not my cup of tea, I must say. He's still really high in his, and he actually picks up a tea and he's shaking as he like spips it. But if I must be down here, it's, for
Well, for the cause.
For the Harpers.
For the cause.
Yes, well, I haven't seen the group of you in quite some time.
Yes.
You're looking not dead.
Well, not yet.
Excellent.
Positive. Yeah.
Ezra, please. And Ezra's like, "Mert, just drink your tea. I will handle this. Mog, good to see you.
You too?
The rest of you. Do you know why I've brought you here around the table?"
Haven't the slightest.
Is it about the dead of the crickets?
To tell us what to do next.
No.
It's neither. Well, maybe that last one. It has nothing to do with crickets.
Okay, good.
Thankfully. Skullport used to be run by Xanathar. Everybody knows that. The group of you have done a damn good job of...
Murdering them all.
Yeah. I was going to say following orders, but murdering them all is what you were supposed to do, and it's you did a damn good job. Better than anybody here thought you could do.
Are you here to pay us, or?
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about that. That's not why I'm here, but I mean, maybe that's a discussion for Mert. He's higher ranking on the pay than I am. I have concerns on what you have done here. Not that it was bad. I think you actually did a little bit too good of a job. And it would seem that we've warranted the attention of some that we don't want. I've had reports of drow spies and mercenaries skulking around Skullport, and we, as the Harpers, have been trying to make a solid foothold here. Our intention is to keep Skullport, as it is. It's, the underground scum of the city, whatever. We know what it is. We're okay with that. What we want is to have a foothold on it so that we may be able to keep a better eye on what happens under here.
You want a drow-free zone.
Not necessarily. We can have drow. It's more that the rate at which they're starting to come in has me concerned on whether we're going to be able to keep our foothold on Skullport, and I need something done about it.
So you want what? Want us to be the immigration police?
Yeah, actually I do.
Well, this is like a terrible undersight.
Like an office job?
No,
That's not really
it's
for
more
us.
of a find drow, cut them up into pieces kind of job, but...
Oh.
Rohor would have anticipated this well before we blew up the island.
Well, yeah.
This seemed like a pretty basic sort of retaliation.
The concern we have, though, is drow don't typically have an association with Xanathar. If we had bugbears and goblins pouring in from every which way, Xanathar is pissed off and wants Skullport back. This doesn't feel like that, and that's what has us concerned. We need to cut off what is going on sooner than later. Luckily, I've had someone identify what the potential issue is, and it seems that there is an open gate. Gates, if you haven't encountered them yet, and you guys actually have, remember that one that you push the buttons where you could go to different levels of the dungeon, but you couldn't use it? Gates essentially give you access to different levels. There seems to be an active gate on, not too far from here, actually, just a level below us, and we believe the drow are accessing it. However, which case, we have no idea who's given them access to it. But they are using it, sneaking in here, and spying around. They haven't killed anybody. They haven't taken anybody. They haven't broken into anything. Why? Why have they done this? We have no idea.
Is it possible that they're just hanging out and you're just being a bit weird about the fact that they're drow?
Yeah,
Possible.
like being paranoid.
I mean,
I have no trouble with drow. Kalal herself is a half drow, and I love this establishment. We support her. We
so
actually
you have drow friends, so it's okay.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we're tight.
Sure.
I mean, it does make sense. They would know that there's an opening here if Xanathar's stand was just wiped out. It would make sense that they would want to build up some numbers and then try to take it over.
Exactly, which is what we're trying to avoid. We want to have the foothold on Skullport before anybody else so that we can use it as a source of intel on what goes on in, not Waterdeep, Undermountain.
Sure. What's in it for us?
What do you want?
Power and money?
You already have that.
Not enough of either.
What do you know about Hallister?
I used to have a date.
Hallister Blackcloak is the very creator of this dungeon.
Yes.
Do you want more?
Yes.
He had archmages working for him. All of them went insane on their different levels. There's rumors on whether they are still alive or not. And he revels in the idea of collecting creatures from different planes of existence and putting them in this very dungeon merely as a hobby to see if adventurers, creatures, and the like can make their way through it.
I'm
It's
interested
actually-
in that.
You're interested in being in the dungeon?
Yeah.
You are in the dungeon.
I know.
Okay.
I'm interested in exploring the dungeon.
Well, I mean, this will allow you to explore a further level below us. That's where the gate is. But, I mean, I have heard that Hallister is quick to enlist those that do make it close to him, if not directly to him. What enlisting means, why would you want to work for a mad mage that makes you insane? But if that's what you want, by all means.
I don't want to work for Hallister.
Oh.
I'm just interested in exploring.
I mean, many are. There's riches to be found there, as you've seen, but at a great cost.
So, just want us to find the gate and close the gate?
Oh dear, close the door.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. Seek it out. I mean, we all know where you are. Nothing here is as simple as that. But find the gate, close it ideally, and if not, report back on what the issue is.
Right, but you're not trying to have us get to the bottom of where the drow are coming from and why they're trying to come here.
At this stage, we just want them cut off.
Okay.
That seems like a job we can do.
Cool.
I mean, we're gonna keep going down anyways.
Yeah, I mean, if you're here to explore, which is great,
Be
you may
nice to
find
get out
access
of
to more
this
gates. There is a larger city further down, one I've never been to.
Oh, there's another city.
There is quite a massive city, actually.
How far down?
I don't know, 5-6 levels from here.
What's it called?
I can never pronounce it. It's like Akalun or something. Al-Kun-Hun.
Interesting.
Like no city you've ever been to, I'm sure. It's, like I said, I've never been. I've only heard rumors of it.
Can you get us a map?
I can't, but there's 2 gentlemen that run a shop in town here. What is it called? Something in the Sextant. I forget the name, but if you seek them out, you might be able to get a map. Although they're lately a little dry on the maps that they have. I think they're more interested in buying maps than selling them. Yes.
Right.
What other hints or intelligence can you give us about going down a level?
We'll check for traps for sure.
Always check for traps.
Interestingly,
Yeah.
Obsidian got a find trap spell when they
Nice.
leveled up. I mean,
Well, that's good. That's what we want.
I know.
I would say the most important thing for you to watch out for is that the thing that was done here, sinking Skullport, will not go unnoticed. Talk has already started to happen, and if word spreads that you 4 were the ones to do that, there will be a price on your head. Who's naming the price? I don't know, but I feel like everybody will have it out for you, at least for the next level or 2. As you get deeper, the others might not care, but for now, I'll watch your back.
You think
Feels-
it's going
that
to be
feels
retribution?
Yeah.
Meh.
Brilliant.
And your price, you were going to think about it. Do you need some time, or do you want to talk about what is available to you?
Wouldn't mind a bit of time to think about what I want.
We do need something done sooner than later, though, you understand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried that we can't come to an agreement if you go and deal with this, come back and say, I want to be the new Waterdavian Lord. Obviously, I can't make that happen.
Right.
It's not really true.
Well, I mean, we could assassinate him and try to put her in, but then there's a vote. Whatever. It'd be difficult, but not
Diplomacy,
entirely.
yeah.
Fine. Technically possible, but I can't just
But
make it happen.
What a boring job.
Oh, awful. I'd rather be
How
down
about
here.
how about we negotiate money later? I don't feel like this party's overly interested in money. I mean, we like it, but it's not.
I don't get that in feeling either. I think exploration, adventure, but respect and what is the word I'm looking for?
Favor?
Favor. Sure. Yeah.
Nothing will happen to our pub while we're gone
I certainly hope not.
because the Harpers are looking after it.
The Harpers are looking after it, which is why we're here. And Mert's like, oh, I think it touched me. Something crawled on my leg.
It was a rat, probably.
Oh, God.
All right.
Let me get back to you tomorrow. Give us a night to speak amongst ourselves.
Before you go to the portal.
Before, yes.
So you're only going to go to the portal tomorrow.
You want us to go tonight? A little bit
Kind of
prompt.
hoping you'd go right after our meeting.
I mean, that's a little bit unrealistic, isn't it? You don't just spring a job on someone and then be like, okay, now...
I don't know. What else are we going to do?
We've
been sitting here for a month.
months and a half, and it's just like, I'm getting tired of Echo and I just chat.
Fel Rex was supposed to tell you that this meeting was upcoming. Did he not tell you that?
He told us. We
Did
were
he-
prepared
did he?
for it. He did. We're prepared for it.
Lappy, what else do we have to do?
I just haven't thought about what we want to have as a reward.
We give a favor.
You're right. It's been 30 days approximately. One more night isn't going to kill us. We'll keep an eye out, and should anything change, we'll keep the 4 of you in the loop, and we'll plan to rendezvous back at the Harper hideout.
Tomorrow morning.
Excellent. I myself will meet you there. I think we'll send Mert back up to Waterdeep,
Oh,
and we'll take it from there.
brilliant.
Mert, will you take this for me?
Oh,
I'm
Mark,
gonna.
yes.
I'll hand him a note.
The meaning of your note, is this for me? Something that I should be...
It's something that I need you to do for me when you're up there.
May I read it now?
No.
He puts it in his coat pocket. Very well. I shall take it with me.
Oh, well, if you're passing off notes, Mark's going to scribble out a note to one of his buddies, Devin Rex, who lives right behind the tavern. He kind of keeps the area.
Oh,
kinda,
okay,
yeah.
He's been
Yeah.
for
So you can
quite a
scribble
while.
a note for Mert?
Yeah, he's just
Okay.
gonna another. He's just pass this off to Devin Rex. and-
Okay.
Don't read it. Don't read it.
I'm not reading
Okay,
it. Give
just-
me the
yeah.
note. Puts it in there. Did I put that? Which pocket did I put that in? Which one did yours look like? He opens up the 2 notes.
Mine was on the nice paper.
Oh, right. Yes. Good.
Mark's is on a scrap of newspaper.
It's the napkin on the table. Right. Well, to the hoppers. And Ezra holds up a glass of wine. Cheers.
Yes.
Oh, anybody else?
Cheers.
Oh, good.
Obsidian has their water.
Nice. As a group of you are having that cheers, the door swings open, and a couple Dwargar walk in. One with a familiar beard cut, and they step in as I move these tokens, and ducking through the door. After these guys fall in here, I need to move these around. I'm sorry, 1 sec. There's not enough room.
Oh no. This has nothing to do with me cutting the beard. This is like a pre-planned.
Ducking through the door is a massive minotaur.
Oh, dope.
And you're like, oh, fuck. And then a second one steps in.
Oh, hell yeah.
The group of them look at you, and the one with the cut beard, oh, I can't tell you how long I've waited to do this. You water Davian pieces of shit. Roll me some initiative.
How long he's waited? We just met him like 2 minutes
boy.
ago. Oh,
Nice. That's good. That's a good looking roll there, Bree.
don't get used to this.
No, we'll take it.
Oh,
We'll take it
boy.
as a win.
Let me get some combat music on, and then we'll go around initiative time. I rolled a 16 for these guys plus their dex. Let me look it up, but his dex is 16.
I rolled a nat 20.
Holy shit. Calliope is hot and ready.
This could be, maybe this is the beginning of a new dawn of rolls for me. You know,
No.
come back from the break
Just
and,
keep drinking.
hey,
12.
12. Mog.
10.
Mark.
9.
9.
8,
Wow. That was
7.
easy.
6.
And then I need to roll for our...
We're going to be dead.
Oh, natural 20.
Fuck.
Put them right behind Calliope. Okay, so the number 2 are our big friends there.
The Twinitars?
Minotaurs.
But there's 2 of them.
There is 2 of them.
Twinitors.
I see what you did there.
Never mind.
Let me just open
too
up
early.
my stats on these guys.
I don't want to fight.
I mean, this is probably okay. We need to
We
shake off our
We can
rust.
talk our way out of it, I'm sure.
Have a link for this
Wait,
guy.
Ezra's going to fight too, right?
Oh, you bet your ass she is.
Yeah, that's so hot.
Okay, I have a really quick rule question. I hate to do this, but I don't know the rule.
Okay.
So
Nerd break.
So I get a second attack now.
Okay.
Because I leveled up as a ranger.
Yep.
But as previously as a ranger, I had something called Horde Breaker.
Oh.
So
yeah.
I could have a second attack against a different creature if they are within 5 feet of each other.
Yep.
Does that mean I get like 3 attacks? Or does-
Typically, class abilities like that you can use once per turn.
so it's
Like-
just a second attack. That's all I get. I don't get.
Well, you could use your Horde Breaker once,
Yeah.
right? But you probably couldn't use it on both
It
attacks.
says once on each of your turns,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that is within 5 feet.
Yeah.
But I also get double attack now.
Yeah, so you get 2 attacks plus your Horde Breaker.
It stacks.
Dope.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
Okay.
That
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
All right.
You're gonna need it. Great. So Calliope is first to jump out of her chair. Nobody's surprised at this. Her blades. What the fuck just happened? Oh, it's
Screensaver.
screensaver came on. I was like, oh god, it crashed. The game's over. Fuck. Mert or Ezra grabs Mert. I mean, I know this is just cinematic at this point, but grabs Mert. You can see she starts to throw him to the floor, and she's about to lift the table and flip it.
I'm on the wrong side of the table. me
I'm
and
gonna
Mog
make-
are like exposed.
I'm gonna make her the 3 because I haven't rolled for her yet. Oof. 7 plus her stats is 10. Mark was 9, right?
Marco's 9.
Okay. Ezra is there. She's number 3. Boom. Okay, we're gonna start with Calliope.
Sure.
The room is looking pretty fucked at this point. What are you gonna do?
Calliope quickly grabs her like mug of ale before Ezra flips the table and like does a quick chug
Nice.
and then tosses it over her shoulder. So
love
it just
it.
shatters on the ground, rolls her eyes, and I'm gonna move over 1 square.
Okay. To the west
No, to the east.
or east? See, I
Yeah.
told you I'm always backwards.
And I'm gonna attack the one that's right in front of me. It's within 5 feet of Mog, so I should get sneak attack damage on it if I hit.
Is it the Dwargar guy?
Yeah.
Okay. There's too much shit for me to click on. I gotta zoom in.
That's garbage. I'm guessing a 10 does not hit.
Nah, misses.
I'll take my second
Brings up his
attack.
heavy ass hammer and it just deflects off of it.
Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Come on. Maybe I want to use a precision attack then to see if I can. No, I'm not that eager. Okay, final attack. I don't hit at all. Yeah, love
man.
that. Calliope's
A
drunk.
little too drunk.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
You kind of stumbled.
Yeah, Calliope's like, whoa.
I mean, that tracks. You just like had a couple drinks and walked in here, slammed another beer, and stood up and started
Yeah.
fighting these guys. Kind of went straight to your head. The Minotaurs put their head down. That's what these guys are, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
because they rolled natural 20. They put their heads down, and both of them at the same time, well, in tandem, so they don't hit each other, charge at Calliope.
Sure.
One goes to hit you with his reckless attack, meaning that anybody after him gets advantage to hit him, but he gets advantage on his attack. I rolled 2 2s
Excellent.
Amazing.
plus the attack. I don't think it matters, but I'm going to look it up in case it's crazy high. 8 doesn't hit.
8 does not hit, but I am going to use my riposte to try and hit him.
Okay.
Let me remind me how I expend a superiority die.
This music's fucking weird.
So that is a 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
They're bare-chested like goat men. They don't have a whole lot of armor. I have a picture. Hold on. Wait. Hey.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Classic.
So that's 16 points of slashing damage to
Holy
him.
monkey, 16 already. This guy on the left takes 16, so he's going to go down. Math is hard. There we go. Did it. You can't see that, right? No. Okay, good. Click. Good. I like that I can have like their stats and stuff here on their icons. It's actually really helpful for me, but you can't see them. Neato. Good job, roll 20. We like you, sort of. The next one goes to attack Calliope. Jesus. 18?
Does hit, yes.
Okay, nice. I'm guessing that just hits.
No, my AC is not great.
Oh, okay. All right. This is with his gore.
Nice.
Now, did he run 10 feet?
No.
No. 'Cause they
that's
just-
5 feet. Yeah, because they're too big. They're massive.
Yeah.
So he basically just like lunges at you. So I don't get the bonus, but that's okay. He still does 2d8 damage to you, plus 4. 15.
15.
Yeah, piercing damage rams you into the table as Ezra's trying to flip it over. They essentially don't move because they're so big. They just like lunged out and both hit at you. But that is the end of their turn. I forget who number 1 is here. Is this the... Oh, Ezra's 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ezra's 3. So now the Dwargar, the one that you went to attack, enlarges. And he's just like...
Great.
Now he's essentially the size of the Minotaur. And picks up his war pick, puts it over his head, and goes, I can't wait to squish you, and comes down over top. Now, does he get bonus? No, it's just damage bonus. I don't get advantage.
Who's he attacking?
You. Natural 20.
Gorgeous.
Oh, frickin'
Oh my god.
Squishy.
What is the stats when it's he's enlarged? It's 2d8 plus 2. Okay, that's not too bad, but then I double
But
it.
you get 48.
Yeah.
Nice.
15, 20, 22, plus 2. No, plus... Oh, yeah, it is plus 2, so 24. Of piercing damage
Ouch.
as you get crushed by a war
Are you
pick.
out?
Ouch. No.
Oh.
Now, I used a riposte earlier. I don't... Oh, no. I've used my reaction. Never mind.
Okay. The other that's next to you, just above the other Dwargar that just went, can I, like, highlight these guys somehow so you know which one I'm talking about? Let me just try quick.
The one in front of Mog.
Yeah, the one in front of Mog, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I touch him, you guys don't see it. You think he's going to attack Mog, but he actually, without even turning around, grabs the woman that's at the table, picks her up and holds her like this, takes out his blade. He said, "No witnesses," and just fucking slits her throat. Her head almost comes off, and he throws her to the ground. Like she's a commoner, so she's like,
Okay, never mind the fucking drow, Ezra. Maybe you should be a little bit more concerned about the Duragar problem
No
in this
kidding.
city. What the fuck?
so she's dead. Do I just
What the hell?
No witnesses. That is so sadistic.
Oh my god.
Okay, this got real.
The one standing in front of Obsidian is the one that you chopped their beard off.
Right.
Goes to attack you. Ooh, 7 plus with the war plick 4. What is
That's a
that?
miss.
11
Yeah.
miss. The other goes to attack. He's going to enlarge. The last one's going to enlarge. I should mark which ones are currently enlarged. So we'll say this guy down here. How do I mark that? We'll say blue is enlarged. Can you see that if I mark it? Yeah.
Yeah. Once the leg kicks in.
There we go. Okay, those two guys are enlarged. He uses his bonus action to enlarge and then goes to swing the war pick on Obsidian. 18 plus numbers, I'm assuming hits. 22 specifically to hit is 2d8 plus 2 piercing damage coming down on you. Ooh, only 8 plus 2, 10 points of piercing damage as that war pick lands. And the beardless
Okay.
one chuckles. But that felt good, didn't it?
No,
Obsidian.
actually, it didn't. As a matter of fact, didn't feel good at all. Okay, Obsidian, we're close range. Obsidian's going to use their daggers.
Okay.
I'm going to have another rule question for you. However, so the person right in front of me with the now shortened beard,
Yep.
with my,
I'll mark him just so we can keep track of short beard guy.
that's 19 plus 5, so 24. That's with my
Oh, yeah.
primary hand.
Yeah.
And then with my offhand, it's 15.
15 will miss.
Okay, so with my primary hand, I get sneak attack bonus.
It's a crowded room.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
sucks as a battle
Sucks
map.
for me.
So it's 13
lot.
points of damage.
Holy shit.
With the dagger, not bad.
Yeah.
And now I get my second attack. So with my second attack, do I get my primary and my offhand?
No, that's not how extra attack works.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's just,
I
I think
didn't
it's
think
just an extra
That's
one
why.
attack.
That's why I get, because I have the exact same as you. I have 2 attacks and offhand, so that's why I have 3 hits every round.
Okay. So I'm going to go for the same guy with my second attack.
Okay.
That's going to miss.
Miss, okay.
And now I can use my Horde Breaker
Right.
as long as it's a different character. So I'm going to go for the one that just got large.
Yep.
Up to my left.
The one that was crushing you with his axe?
Yeah.
Or his hammer?
And that'll be 17 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. I don't get sneak attack bonus because there's nobody close to him. So
No. Yeah, unless you can't count yourself.
5 points of damage.
5. Nice. Okay.
And that
Hornbreakers is not a bonus action. You can just use it.
It says
I'm just curious.
it says once on each of your turns, when you make an attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon.
Nice.
Crazy.
Yeah, really cool.
Okay, Monk, you're up.
Okay, Mog is going to use his bonus action to shift, which
Nice.
gives me a nice little bump in HP. And that's new.
Ezra's like, I love it when he does that.
Oh, can I ready dodge because I didn't use an action?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is nice. That puts me at 60 when I'm at full.
What do you mean you didn't use an action? You did an attack.
But for
For a move action.
can't you ready dodge if you're not moving?
No? Oh
No,
my god.
don't-
Oh, you're right. No, that's a standard action.
Yeah.
to
how,
dodge.
how rusty
Yeah.
am I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could,
me
you
too.
could-
I was like,
if you
yeah.
hadn't used your bonus action, you could have done it because you're a rogue.
Okay.
Oh,
But
right.
you used your bonus action to do offhand.
Thanks, Bree.
Sorry, I'm rules lawyers in the house.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. It's been months.
So when Obsidian dies, it's going to be on you.
But I can use my help action.
No, you can't. It's
Yeah.
a bonus action.
Womp womp.
All right.
You got a lot of really good bonus actions, but you only have one
Yeah.
bonus action per round.
Yeah.
Would
right.
you like to try to play
Mog
Cash?
is paused here while it's like, no wait.
Ezra's just like,
Hold on, Mog. I have a question.
Okay, so Mog is going to cash in some sorcery points so he can use a twin spell, and he's going to cast Vampiric Touch at 4th level. Twin spell lets me cast it against 2 foes. So Mog is going to pick the one right in front of him, the dwarf mean guys.
yeah.
And then the other one that's right in front of Calliope.
Okay.
And yeah. So Vampiric Touch is an attack spell. So I'm going to make 2 attacks. One of them is 18 and one of them is 17.
Both those hit.
Excellent. And then they're going to take 3d6
Holy fuck.
necrotic damage,
3d6. Nice.
which is 2 6s and a 5.
Nice.
17
Wow.
damage, and then how does that work?
17 to both of them.
Oh yeah, right. I should roll it twice, shouldn't I?
So that'll be the one in front of you that
3
just
6s on the other one.
Wow.
Nice dice.
And then what happens with this spell? On a hit, the target takes 3d6 necrotic damage, and you regain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage, which I'm at full right now, so that doesn't really help me with the second. Until the spell ends, I can just keep redoing this every round against those two
Jeez.
Nice.
for
Like-
1 minute.
Wow.
So
like-
I
like
get back.
It's like a parasitic type of.
Yeah, so I make an attack, and if my damage is down, if I make 18 points, I get 9 points of health back.
Of any damage? Like you've done this like parasitic thing to them, so it's like
Yeah.
you could hit them with like a sword and get that energy back.
No, I just keep recasting this spell against them
okay.
each time.
I see. All right, cool. Man, that's badass. Those guys are looking actually pretty fucking hurt after
yeah.
that, and so is the one in front of Obsidian. The one further up's looking pretty healthy. It is.
Oh wait, and with the shifting thing, I can move 10 feet as a reaction when a creature ends its turn 5 feet. Oh wait, when a creature ends its turn 5 feet away from me, but this is the end of my turn, not their turn. How does that work?
Math is hard.
I think that works.
Yeah, it basically means I can move 10 feet without getting an opportunity attack.
That's right.
So I'm going to jump over the table and hang out beside Ezra.
Dope. You jump over the table. I am going to move your character by Ezra here. Just as she starts to flip the table on her turn, it is now on its side. All the drinks spill out in front of everybody. She throws Mert to the ground, pretty haphazard, like, oh my. My
I think
dress.
Mert likes it rough.
He does. He totally does. He's got his grapes. He's just on the ground
He's
eating now.
bricked up down there.
Ezra looks at Mog, gives her a wink. Thanks for coming over here, darling, but I'll be right back. Steps on the table, lunges across over top of Obsidian, and seeing the one that is weakened the most, goes to drive her daggers into him. She's an assassin, if you didn't know, and is about to fuck this guy up. I think... Oh, I don't get advantage that. It's only if I get sneak attack.
This is the one with the cut beard?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
17 hits without her stat bonus. So comes down on top of him with sneak attack. It's a lot of friggin' dice. First, the short sword comes down 1d6 plus 3, 9, and then 4, 5, 6, 12 on the other side.
9, so that's 21.
21
Nice.
kills the guy outright in
Wow.
front of you. She leaps across, takes her short sword
That's
out,
badass.
and just drives it into his neck and just waits there holding him up and whispers into your ear, I did this one for you. And draws him out, and then he just sort of like thumps down in front of Obsidian and like almost lands in your lap.
An Obsidian hawk a loogie on him.
Yes. That'll use your bonus action.
Does Obsidian know how to do that? I feel like it'd be kind of drippy and nice.
Obsidian like, patooey.
Dribbles down the front of his chin.
This was Obsidian's first loogie ever in their entire life.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dead on the ground. She sheaths her short sword, steps back onto the table that is half tipped. So I guess sort of kind of behind Obsidian. We're going to say she's like sort of on the table, but not quite.
Mog's looking at her exactly like, you know that emoji that's the cat with the hearts in the eyes? Exactly like that.
His eyes literally go like... Mark.
So Mark is, oh my God, what's happening in here? This place just fucking exploded in front of him. He is going to grab his shield.
Yes.
He's gonna just kind of wave his shield, and Echo is kind of sitting on it because he sits on his back, and he says, "Go protect Mert," and then it'll over to hang out with Mert.
The large Dwargarsh just like crushes it. No, I'm just joking.
And then he is going to cast blindness at the 3rd level on the 2 Minotaur that have come into the room.
Oh,
Nice.
damn.
Nice.
So
Damn.
they're going to need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Fail.
their cons sound great.
Fail.
So this will be the 2 of them con save.
Yep.
Natural 20
Ah, fuck.
and 14.
15.
Oh, okay. So one one by the door is going to be what's happening to him. Oh, he's blind.
Blind.
Oh, fuck.
So blind.
Blind.
I'll do a closey eye icon. Can you see that? Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
yep,
Boom.
yep.
That guy is officially blind. He starts like lashing around. His horns like hitting like the lampposts and stuff, smashing it onto the ground, grunting. That was
Nice.
awesome. I love it. The guy's blind.
Blind Minotaur. I'm sure that when they thrash around, they'll just be fine.
Oh yeah, bull in a tavern is fine.
Good
Hell
thing.
yeah.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to bring out my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to get that flipping around.
Nice. So you can't attack with it, but
Can't
you can bring it
attack,
out.
but it is out.
Okay.
It's out
Sweet.
in the room.
So anybody attacking, I believe, when you're blind, is advantage, right? To attack someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Because they can't see it coming, they can't dodge.
Yeah. Ooh, which means I'll also get sneak attack.
That is exciting.
So
Go ahead, Mark.
just to let you know that he can make a con save on his next turn in order for the blindness to go away.
Oh, okay. At the end of his turn or the start? Does it say?
I
It's usually at the end, but just to clarify.
Let's just see here. Ba-ba-ba-bum. At the end of each of its turns.
Okay, yeah. So everybody will still get a full attack on him.
Yep.
Awesome. Great. I think we're like a little over an hour in. I know we're in the middle of combat, but it'll probably take a little while still. So I say we take a quick break. We will be right back.
Burp.
Press the button, Gavin.
Are we still No, we're good.
Yeah.
What's happening? Break now.
I'm pausing right.
Right? Oh yeah. Oh here.
Hey everybody, we're back from our long-awaited break.
Oh, you didn't actually unpause last time? Oh, that means the audience missed the funny joke.
I did. Yeah, they did.
Sorry, it was so funny, guys.
It was so funny. We're still laughing.
Gavin robbed you
I did.
of levity and joy.
Levity. Like a
Coming
sourdough.
up in Grievous.
Yeah.
Grief
Fuck
giving.
Gavin.
Yeah, we've all decided that we're going to do something called, what do we call it? Grief giving?
Grief giving
Grief
instead of
giving.
Instead of
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, we're going to stand up and
List
bitch
our
about all this.
grievances?
Yeah. List the grievances. It's actually a really great idea.
Yeah.
I kind of think it would be fun.
You
I
have
think
to
it'd be
drink
fun
at
too.
least 2 bottles of wine each first.
Oh boy, I'm going to be dead.
Well, like over the whole day. You
Oh,
start in
okay.
the morning, not just at once.
I, for one, am excited for eggnog. I know Neil is too.
I've had 2 pumpkins.
There's definitely dairy-free eggnog.
Oh,
out
is there actually?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Some
but,
of it's not too bad.
but they're
Some
not
of it's
egg-free.
okay. Some of it's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's just use coconut milk. Use the coconut milk one. That's the good one.
Yeah.
Makes my hips hurt.
Does this
Oh, what
Does
is
this sound
What
like-
is this rascally music?
this one's called
Tom
Battle
and Jerry.
Battle and Brawl.
That's totally Tom and Jerry.
It's
Yeah.
It's like slapstick kind of battle.
Yeah, like okay. How about dark
It reminds me of
skirmish?
Mark and his testicles running across the bar.
We're gonna have a slap fight.
Sounds more appropriate. Dun, 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 dun. We ended off with. Oh, I deliberately ended at the end, so we knew to start with Calliope at top
Beauty.
of the round.
I mean, this battle's going really well.
Actually, it is. I
So
mean, the one
far,
guy's already
so
dead.
far.
Oh, I didn't mark him dead.
We're all well honed, and
Oh, we got
He's dead.
one guy's blind.
Can I just move him? We'll just know he's there to get
Yes,
some
please.
fucking things off my map here. We'll get rid of the useless dead lady.
Wait, I have a question.
Sure.
That the bar owner, she's a harper. Why the fuck isn't she fighting?
She's not a harper, actually.
Oh, I thought she was.
No. She
Okay, never mind. Take
helps
it back.
harpers, and that's why they wanted you to come down and help her, because she'll often take harpers in and feed them and kind of get them back out there. But she herself is not a harper.
Okay, fine.
So she's hiding behind her bar right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We'll go top of the round. Calliope.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go diagonally and hit the blind Minotaur.
Died
Good
on
banding.
Ellie.
So I get advantage because he's blinded.
Right.
So
Poor blind bastard. And I get a roll for that, right, Dwayne? After. End of his turn.
End of his turn.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Ooh, that is gonna hit.
Beautiful.
barely.
And I'm gonna
Just grazed him.
Just squeaks through and through.
I'm gonna expend a superiority die as well to do a trip attack.
Got his bigger nut.
So he's gonna roll a strength save to see if I trip him and knock him prone.
Okay, he's a big boy. Let me check. Yeah, all right. 12.
Yeah, so he's knocked prone.
Whoa, what the hell? I guess he's
Nice.
blind. He's like kind of off his
Kilter.
equilibrium. Kilter, thank you.
And I get sneak attack because I had advantage.
Well, that's a
so
lot of
that
dice.
is 13. So that's 14 slashing damage on that first attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my second attack. That's another 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
You hit him. The poor blind bastard. Wait, did you roll advantage? Because he's on the ground.
Yep, I rolled advantage. I would have advantage anyways because he's blind.
yeah.
Rolled crap on my dice, unfortunately. So that's only 4 points of slashing damage on that one.
You're such a weakling.
And I'm going to roll my final attack.
I feel like Bree gets 3 turns on her turn.
yeah.
Yeah, and I
Fighter
just try to-
baby. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, shit. You might actually scratch
Oh,
him
I
this
forgot
time.
I forgot to roll sneak attack. Oh, wait, no, you only get sneak attack once per
Once.
round, right? Damn it. Wish I'd
Yeah.
used it on this one when I had the natural 20.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Shut up.
Easy.
13 points of slashing damage.
Oh, damn.
Is
Okay.
this thing still alive?
Yeah, he notices you now.
Gorgeous. I'm going to use my action surge to hit it again.
Jesus. This guy's getting fucked up.
Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Gorgeous. And that is 9 more points of slashing damage.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this guy is looking bloodied as hell. He's still standing. He looks like he can still take out a few dudes, but he is hurt for sure. Blind on the ground, sword marks all over him, bleeding out. But
I think
willing.
Calliope just stepped like one boot heel up onto this guy.
Like,
And
literally standing on his
It's
chest.
just like stabbing down.
But I mean, to that thing's also credit. It's just taking it and not dead. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like,
totally.
you're just fucking like a pincushion, and it's just like, you're like, why aren't you dead?
Yeah, right?
But
That's
you
my
did
turn.
do a ton of damage to it. 2 is the Minotaurs, so the blind one can feel you standing on it. It's just gonna try. It would. Intelligently to me, I want him to stand up and attack because that makes sense, but you're standing on him, hitting him with the sword, so I'm going to get him to attack you with disadvantage, laying on the ground.
I mean, I think he has disadvantage because he's blind anyways.
Right. Oh, yeah, but you don't have double disadvantage.
No.
Yeah, we should.
So 15 plus 6. Wow. Oh, wait, no, but disadvantage 9.
Yeah, that does not
It
hit.
wasn't advantage hit. Yeah, okay, so he's slashing around, fails, but I do get to make a con save. His con's pretty good. Oh, my God, he's still blind, this motherfucker.
Bummer.
Fail.
Fail. The other turns towards. Ooh.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
He's taking a poop in the corner.
He doesn't like.
Don't poop there.
He doesn't like how quickly Ezra took out essentially the leader. Puts his head down, deliberately runs past Calliope, getting an opportunity attack, pile drives past onto the table, just like, and charges Ezra to try to spear her with his horns. He's going to make a reckless attack, meaning you get... Oh, wait, no, only turns after. You don't get advantage. But everybody that attacks him gets advantage on their turn.
I still rolled an 18 on my...
That'll hit. 13 plus 6. I think that hits an assassin. Yes, it does. Beautiful. He is going to hit Ezra really badly. What was your damage?
8 points of slashing damage to him.
Okay. He doesn't even notice.
That's fair.
I'm just going to put that 8 on him quickly before I forget. Oh, he's taken some damage. Who hit him before? Oh, that was you, right?
Hey?
Yeah.
You hit him before, right?
Yeah.
That's right. First
Okay.
round.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he actually is down a little bit. Okay, he does take some damage. Okay, he notices that a little bit, only because he was previously hurt. But he uses his gore attack. Gore. What does that even mean?
With his antlers, with his horns, like try to run you through.
Like a
Yeah.
bull.
Oh,
like a
yeah.
bull.
Soaring.
Of an animal such as a bull, pierce, or stab with a horn or a tusk. Thanks, Google. Cool. It is 2d8 plus 4, but if he uses his charge, he does an additional 2d8 damage.
Oof.
So math, that would be 4d8.
Math is hard.
Oh.
See, I'm sharp. I'm on
Yeah,
it.
you're going to tutor me
10.
for my stats class.
15 points.
rolling
Then
dice.
she needs to make a strength save. I think she fails, but let me do the 15 on her first of damage. Oh, assassins are fucking tough.
I was gonna say she's probably pretty tough.
Holy. She's like the toughest chick in the world. The person in the room. 15.
Good catch.
Good catch. And she gets thrown 10 feet back because she fails a strength check. She just gets like fucking body checked across the room. Goes flying over Mark. She's like, peace.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, you can hit her. Go for it. Okay, so that is there to attack. The other tried to attack. He can't move. He's just gonna roll around blind. But the Dwargar, the one next to Calliope that is enlarged, is going to go to crush her. I think it's just a standard attack. Yep. Ooh, 8 plus to hit. I don't think that's gonna work.
My AC is 16.
With a war picks 4, so that's 12. No, miss. The other
Bummer.
is going to turn to you and also try to attack. 2. These guys are fantastic. The last large one, fuck that dice, is going to... What is he going to do? He's enlarged. He picks up the table that's behind him and hurls it at Mark, Obsidian, and Mert. I need you guys to make me dexterity checks. It's not a lot of damage because it's an improvised weapon, but he does.
16.
16. I think I have to do it against mine as opposed. 14.
And what kind of check is it?
Dexterity.
Mark's got 13.
13 fail for you.
Oh, actually, wait a minute. Second, hang on a second. There's somewhere in here.
Did Mert pass?
Oh, I didn't roll. I thought I said Mog, sorry. Mert fails. 3. He's like, oh!
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he's a commoner. That might fuck him up.
That tracks for Mert.
Oh no, Mert's dead by table.
Death by barroom table.
Fuck. Aw.
Poor
This is
guy.
literally hell for him.
I actually really enjoy Mert.
Yeah, me too. I like him a lot.
I'm just going to move these tables out of the way.
I feel like he's the daddy bear that everybody really wants.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been good to us.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Okay, I'm going to look up his quick while Mark's doing his thing. So Mert fails. It was 5 points of damage. Let me look up a commoner.
So Mark, being a deep gnome, he has a racial traits known as gnome cunning. And that gives him advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Oh, that's not dexterity.
no, but I'd imagine Mark is just sitting there smiling at the table coming at him.
He's like
Just
mahogany.
Move out of the way. but-
Eat shit on that fucking table.
You and Mert both take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. You probably doesn't hurt that much. Mert has 4. He goes unconscious.
Oh no.
He's like, oh my. Good
Heavens!
Mahogany.
I have regrets. Yeah, so Mert's on the ground dying now.
Bummer.
Yeah. Poor little guy. Let me just mark him
kinda need
as... Can I do that? There we go. Cool. So he's dying. That was the one Dwargar in the back there, so he would have moved up to grab the table. Oh,
What?
that's opportunity attack, isn't it?
For me, it is.
Yeah. Steps back. Obsidian goes to slice
Natural
him.
20.
Come on.
Nice.
Yeah, baby. But I'm holding a dagger, so you don't have that much to worry about.
That's true.
7 points of damage.
All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. What is that? Nice. Okay, that guy's actually looking pretty hurt. The slash of the dagger up his back was enough to make him bloodied. So he's looking pretty rough. The other Dwargar have attacked. That is the end of the round. Obsidian, you made your opportunity attack, but now you are also standing, blade in hand. Your best friend, Mert, is down and unconscious and dying. There's a cow on the table behind you. What are you going to do?
I think I have to attack the one that's still within range of me.
Okay.
So the dwarf just below me there.
Yeah.
Primary hand, 20 something to hit. I'm sure hits.
Oh, yeah.
Offhand, 20 something to hit. So
Oh, boy.
it's 9 damage.
9
And-
damage. He goes down.
Okay.
He had exactly 9 left.
Excellent. I can then I can take a step towards the giant guy,
Okay.
and I can do my multi-attack.
Do you want to be in front like that or left?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Why not? Like, I'm sure that's fine. Actually, no. Can you move me 1 to the east more? Like, towards the bar?
Oh, sorry.
Towards the bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Palau's
then-
like, you're doing great.
My multi-attack will miss.
Okay, sounds good. Runs across this room, takes out one of them, turns towards the other, swing and a miss. He's way too fucking big. He just kind of steps back and moves out of the way of your blades. Mog.
Mog still has his vampiric touch spell rolling on that one dwarf dude there that's beside Calliope.
Right.
So he's going to make another attack with that.
Okay.
And
Do I make a save?
Rolls an 18. No, it's an attack. 18.
Hits.
And hits for 3d6 necrotic.
Is this? How is this skirmish music? Jesus. Give me a good playlist already.
I just got 7s. 7 total.
7 total. Oh man, that's close. He's got 1 hit point left. I'll tell you that. The one standing in front of Calliope is like on his last leg, literally.
Nice.
Can I use a cantrip as a bonus action? Is it only
If it is, if it's a
says
bonus action.
specifically? I don't think any of them are. Action. No, I can't. Okay
Frustrating.
then.
Spit on him.
Mog
Moogie.
is going to get away from that big scary bull and go over beside Ezra.
All right. Pew,
Like,
like
zoom.
behind or next to
Yeah.
where I have you.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. All right. Mog's got her from behind. Moving on.
Yeah, he does.
3. It's actually Ezra. Good timing. Ezra sees Mert go down, goes and pulls out a healing potion to help him. 2d4 plus 2 to Mert. Brings him back to full health. Mert stands up. Oh my! I'm sorry about that. Did you see the table?
Mahogany came right at us.
She pulls him to the side. Can't really get him much further away because he's so heavy, but gets him 1 square.
Right
Nice.
by the Minotaur.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's yeah. Let's put him by the beer barrel.
Right in the kill zone.
Sit there, Mert. Oh my! All right. Okay, that is her move and main action. Mark.
So Mark is going to get his spiritual weapon moving.
Okay.
Okay, so he is going to attack the blind Minotaur.
Yeah, it's the one by the door.
The one by the door.
It's a big boy.
A big boy.
You'll get advantage
You
on
get
that 'cause
advantage.
he's blind.
Thank goodness. Fuck. So 8 and 7 is 15.
That might hit. Let me bring up those stats. Where is it at?
Bring it up.
Why am I doing that? It's right in front of me here. I need 14 to hit. What'd you get?
15.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
So I got an 8 on a D8, so that's going to give him D8, so that's going to be plus...
You're giving him plus? Dope.
Yeah, 8 plus as my spellcasting modifier, so that's going to be 15 points of damage.
Whoa, 15 points of damage does significant to this poor cow standing in front of the door. Whew.
And that's...
That's your full round?
That's me.
Okay, dope. Mark has had his turn. We have a couple dead Dwargar laying around the room. 2 of these Minotaur, and I think 2 of the Dwargar left. Calliope.
Nice. Okay, I'm just going to keep slashing at this blind Minotaur while he's in front of me.
Yeah, you might as well. He's kick him while he's down. He'd do the same to you.
Hell yeah. So that's 14 plus 6. So
Yep, that's all I need.
dirty 20. I'll expend another superiority die to try and... He's already tripped, but I'll just give myself some extra damage here. Okay. Not great, but not terrible. 11 points of slashing damage.
Oh boy, he's not looking too good. 11 points of slashing damage. This guy is on his last leg.
Use my offhand now.
Pieces of his horns are missing.
19 plus 6 should hit.
Yep.
That is 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh, so close, but he's still standing.
Okay,
Wow,
last
this guy's
attack.
tough.
14 plus 6, a
Yep.
dirty 20.
This will probably do it.
One would hope. 6 points of slashing damage.
I needed 4. What does that look like?
I think Calliope just fucking slams her, like both of her swords down like into like both of his eyes.
Oh, Jesus. You're just like, raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
yeah.
He's toast. We'll take him off the board just to clear some room.
Nice.
Yeah, one a Minotaur, big ass body lying in front of the door, but you can step over him now, so he's not exactly protecting the door anymore.
Yeah.
Number 2 is the Minotaurs. That one is going to turn towards Calliope, considering she just took out his buddy. And he's not going to charge, though, because he can't. He's instead going to use his Great Axe and make a reckless attack with it.
Right on.
Meaning he's got advantage, but everybody else that attacks him this round gets advantage.
Nice.
Jeez, 7 and 6 is 13.
Miss.
Oh my god, how... You have advantage, you bastard! Why are you not killing stuff? Has this guy hit anything?
Not yet.
Oh my god. He at least threw Ezra across the room. Jeez. He's going to use his move action to... charge at Mark. Mark, I need you to make me a strength check.
I get an opportunity attack on him, yeah?
Yep, go for it.
Don't. What are you looking at me for? For strength?
Yep. Strength. Uh-oh.
10?
10. Yeah, I actually think you only need a 10. No, I need 14. You get thrown across the room. Boom, you land by the wall by Mog.
Mark's like, hooray! Oh!
That was 19 on my
To hit?
to hit, yeah,
Yep.
and that will be 11 points of slashing damage
Wow,
on
holy
him.
shit. 11 is pretty significant. Okay, he runs past you, slash him on the way out. He hammers Mark across the room. Mark slams up against the wooden wall. Wait, I forgot to tell you what this pub looks like. Pause.
Screensaver.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like it's so
it's so
nice.
Nice,
pubby.
actually.
It's
It looks
so
homey.
It looks
Wow.
taverny.
Love that mahogany table.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah.
that big fucking table being thrown at you.
Yeah, now it's a million little pieces.
Yeah.
I like the fireplace. The fireplace has a nice aesthetic.
Yeah,
It's
it's
quaint.
cozy. Really
Like
cozy.
it burn a lot of mahogany.
Anyways, moving on. What were we doing?
Well, Mark got slammed into like across the room.
That's
Mark
your
got
fault.
slammed.
You were standing there. Oh, it's the Dwargar, you guys. The one turns towards Calliope and then runs for the door.
Runs away.
Yep.
And I just use my
Opportunity attack.
yeah,
so
so
you
I
can't
can't get
use
him.
it. The other turns towards Mark and attacks. 10 plus stuff.
Miss.
14.
Miss.
Okay. Moving on. It will. I need to know its move action at its size. Does when it's enlarged, does it move further? Enlarge. Where are you? Carrying while enlarged triggers a double size dice and a chance. Doesn't say anything about move distance, so it's still 25. Let me come back here. He starts running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's also almost at the door. Calliope gets it. Oh, everybody
does
gets
Obsidian.
All three of
Mark,
them do, yeah.
Obsidian and Calliope all get opportunity attacks.
I already used my reaction.
Oh, okay.
Mark gets an opportunity attack?
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
5 points of damage from Obsidian.
Ooh, boy. Wait, you knew he hit him? You didn't make a roll.
Oh yeah, I did. I rolled 18 plus 5.
Oh,
23.
yeah. Okay.
I assume 23 hit.
It's fine. He's enlarged. He's super tough. What was the damage?
5.
5. Okay. And Mark?
Well, I got to roll 3 on the dice.
Okay, so you miss.
Plus 7. 10.
No. Miss.
Are you sure?
Positive.
All right.
Obsidian, you're up.
All right. Obsidian is going to. I mean, I'm just going to use my fucking bow. I got to use my bow for once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a ranger.
Do it.
I'm doing
Shoot
that.
him.
And I got to fire twice.
Pew pew. He
Um,
doesn't have a lot left in him.
21 and 18.
Yeah, both those hit.
Pew
Both
pew.
of those hit.
Nice.
Okay. Well, that's great. And I get sneak attack bonus, right?
You?
Because he's beside you.
Yeah.
next to you,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
do.
Oh, by the way, I was going for the dwarf.
Yeah, the one
Yeah,
running for the
yeah.
door. Yep.
10, 14, 21 plus 3, 24 damage.
He is very dead.
Nice.
Slumps
Right.
over just as he's reaching for the door and lies on top of the Minotaur that's also by the door.
Obsidian looks very pleased. You know, they've been practicing with their bow for a month. First time using it was kind of stuckies and daggers, and they're like, kind of like just really chuffed.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like, just please. Leans
Sharpshooter.
on the counter. You're like next to the bar. You're just
Yeah.
like, yeah. Mog, you're up. Or do you want to make a move action?
Nope. Mog's going to
No,
cast a
stay in
Chaos
there.
Bolt at the big bull.
The big bull on the table.
And he's going to cast it at 3rd level.
I'm surprised that table can hold him.
And he rolled a 14.
14, I
for his
think.
attack.
I think that was good, or was that the Dwargar? No, Dwargar is higher than that. So I think the Minotaur is exactly 14. It is.
2d8 plus 3d6.
This guy's looking pretty healthy, so you have to do a lot of damage.
Okay, 11, 15, plus 7 is 22, plus 3 is 25.
Holy shit.
Nice.
And, never mind.
Now he's looking fucked up.
Nice, nice,
You did do a
nice.
decent amount of damage, but he's still standing.
That is all Mog is going to do.
Cool. Are you staying in the cute little corner next to Mark?
Yes.
Sweet. Ezra sees this big boy in front of him, and he's going, "You ain't leaving." She takes out her blades, lunges at him with the short sword, much like she saw, or Obsidian saw against the other, and makes 2 attacks with it. 15 and a 5, but with that 5 is 6. No, that's not going to do it. But the other will hit. And is he next to anybody? No, not close enough. Well, actually, Calliope is next to that square.
Yeah.
I'm going to count that. That's 46 plus the normal
Nice.
damage. 5. 5's 10, and then what's the normal damage on a short sword? I think it's 1d6. So we've got 10 plus so 15 total. Oh, he's got 16. He's got 1 hit point left. Ezra doesn't. Wait.
Staggering
Wait.
around.
But Ezra did hit him with her poison sword. Let me see if Minotaurs have resistance against poison. They do not. So he has to. It says damage on target must make a DC con save or take 76 fucking poison damage.
Wow.
My
Con
God.
save. Count save is 15.
That's a good poison.
Natural 20.
Of course.
Stuns up. He's like, "Ruh!" Fucking slaps the short sword out of her hand. No, he doesn't. But he tries to, and she just backs up. She doesn't take him down as much as she tried, but that dude is standing with 1 left
You
in
got
him.
this, Mark. You got this.
Don't fuck it up.
Just
Mark.
go up to
You
him,
got
Mark,
this,
and go.
Mark goes up to is it the Minotaur? Is that
He's the only one in here. You can
All right.
stab
bull.
Kalal, but she's serving you drinks. So.
Yeah, so he's the only one in here. We're getting his fucking bearings. He goes up and he is going to go boop like that with inflict wounds.
Ooh.
Nice.
He's going to cast that at the 3rd level.
You sure it's not healing word?
Don't confuse me, Gavin. maybe. It's inflict
Wrong
wounds.
finger.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6 and 6 is 12. Plus 5 is 17.
That'll do it.
Plus 1 is 17.
18.
18.
You have to roll to
To
hit,
hit?
or how does it work?
Oh, yeah. I thought the first was to hit. Okay. So you've done 18 points of damage, but let's now roll to see if you use that 18 points.
Well, it says here.
It's not
Okay, you
probably
make
not
a
spell
melee
attack, though.
melee.
Oh, you do?
Make a melee spell attack.
So you gotta-
So I gotta roll. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit like boop him.
Okay. There's a lot of boop behind that finger. Come on. What was it?
4. Fuck. Plus.
That was a lot of huffling and
I
puffling.
know. Plus 7 would be like 11.
Yeah,
Mark's like,
so
if I hit
He's
you,
like, he's
I'm
like,
gonna kill
he
you.
like reaches out to touch him, and he's just like fucking misses. How does that happen?
I feel like you jab him too hard into his armor and you hurt your finger. You're like,
Ow! Ow! It's like the bunion on my toe.
cracked a nail.
oh,
that's funny.
Mark. So you made the move action, obviously, to get up in his business. You poke him unsuccessfully. Calliope.
Hell yeah. Let's see if I can make it a complete set with these 2 Minotaurs.
I want to hear.
I'm going to step up onto the table. I'm going to roll my first attack. That definitely doesn't hit.
It's going to be amazing if you miss all these. Come on.
I got 3 attacks, baby. Let's go. Come on, dude. Well, no, let's just see. 9 plus 6, that's 15.
Oh, that does hit. Yeah, I only need
Gorgeous.
14.
And I have Mark there, so that's... so that is 9 plus 3, 12 points of slashing
He goes
damage.
down. He only needed 1. He had 1 hit point left.
Hell yeah.
He falls dead on the table with a clatter. That sounded stupid.
A
with
clatter.
a crash.
Crash.
Like
A large-
Santa coming down the chimney.
Oh, God. He clatters across the room. Fuck that guy. Get out of here. He's dead.
Fucking clatterbull.
Mert stands up and dusts himself off. Oh, well, good job, everybody. Wasn't too much.
Cheers, Mert. Yeah,
Sits
you
down
were
on the chair.
brilliant, darling.
Yes, well, I do what I can. Kalal, a drink, please.
Yes, Kalal, a drink, please.
She brings out some drinks, believe it or not, and starts tidying up the room. Yeah.
We help her, I think.
Nah.
Everyone just sits down and
As
starts
Esther,
guzzling.
Esther just sits down again. She's like, "Whew, that was quite the fight there."
Oh, it's
So
been a
maybe-
while since we've been in a fight.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't cut anybody's beards off anymore.
One of those assholes got away. I don't know if
What
you
was
saw
that? What was that all about?
Do you think it was about the beard?
Just because we're from Waterdeep, they want to kill us? It seems a
I
little aggressive.
don't think it was about the beard.
No.
No, those two, the two of them that walked out, and I just saw come back in with the rest of them, were in here before, having some drinks. I should have known better to see Dwargar in this pub. They don't come around here much, but I thought maybe they were just in it for a drink. They didn't say much, just sat here looking and left.
Do you think they knew we were coming here?
Interesting. The only people that knew you were coming here is us and Felrax.
Oh, great. Now we have to murder Felrax.
No, Felrax is a loyal harper. The only thing I could think of maybe is the spies. These drow spies are closer than we anticipated.
Brilliant.
This didn't feel like a coincidence. Like
This
you
is
don't
zero
round up
coincidence.
2 minotaurs and
No.
yeah.
Minotaurs. I haven't seen any in Skullport before. She sits back in her chair and has a drink. I don't know what to do with that.
Probably go close that portal then, I guess.
They didn't say anything about Minotaurs. Drow working with Minotaur, maybe?
Do we know of a faction that traditionally works with Duragar and Minotaur?
Xanathar. Not,
Oh,
not
that
the
makes sense.
Minotaurs, though, but Dwargar, yes.
Well,
I mean Xanathar and Fansvars.
no, I mean, I imagine Xanathar's got a pretty big chip on his... Well, I don't know if beholders have shoulders, but...
I think he's just one big shoulder, isn't he?
Yes. In any case, yeah, I'm sure that we're enemy number 1 at the moment.
probably
But I'm
accurate.
not really a fan of his either, so...
Yeah, only Waterdeep's biggest warlord. What could possibly go wrong?
Brilliant.
I suppose since we sunk the island, we can expect this kind of thing.
Yes.
Even still, it is paramount that the Hoppers, or at least some noble faction, hold Skullport. Whether it looks like we hold it or not is going to be one of the most important bits of leverage we have for the crimes in Waterdeep. Most of it starts here. We need to retain our hold. This is our only chance.
Well, we're doing so good so far.
I would say so. She looks around. Okay, well,
I'm up for doing this quest. Calliope, have you changed your mind? Or do you want time?
I never said that I wasn't up for it.
You want time to think about it still?
I would like some time to name my price.
I think regardless, we probably all want to have a rest tonight, and
I think after something like that, a rest is probably well earned.
There's a hole in my gut where the Minotaur got me, and Calliope coughs and just like
Little red frothy
Spurts out.
bubbles, yeah.
Kalal's just like wiping the table where you leave. Not the mahogany.
All right, so a night's rest.
I think so.
I think that's good. Shall we plan a different place to meet? No, actually, no. The hideout
Yes.
is one of our safer places. You stay there. I will show up in the morning.
Sure.
It'll just be me. I'm taking Mert back tonight.
Yes. Sleep well, Mert.
Hey, yes. Well, feeling a little tired after all that.
Yes.
I probably will sleep pretty well
I bet.
in my own bed. It's a disgusting place that we're in. Can't believe people willingly come here.
Nice to see you, Mert.
Yes. Pleasure as always.
It has been nice to see all of you. I do miss you in Waterdeep. Don't get a pop in, and Nim's fine. Go sit in there and have a quick pint with Nim, but it's not the same.
By the way, the note that Obsidian gave to Mert was that Obsidian would like Nim
Yeah.
to water down Calliope's future drinks. Because
Nice.
yeah.
Love it.
All right, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
We shall. Cool. Everybody wraps up for the night. You head back. You're able to skulk through the alleys pretty quickly. I mean, you've spent the last 30 days here. You kind of know your way around Skullport, so you should be able to make it back pretty easily. Let me pull your other icons back over here.
Oh, Mog's gonna stop quickly at the what the hell was that place called?
Thimble Wines?
Wines?
Yeah, sure.
And buy that hoodie cape thing.
The
Cloak.
cheap one or the expensive
No,
one?
the fancy still.
Okay, so it's
Change.
30. Or no, sorry, it's 20. 20 gold. Okay, sweet. You got it.
Cool.
You make it back to the hideout without too much trouble. Felrax is actually still there. He has been. He said he would be. How did it go?
It was a bloody good time, darling.
Excellent. And what did Ezra have to say? What is the plan? You don't... As he turns around, he's like, you don't look so good. I'm guessing that was tongue-in-cheek. Here, I have some potions. I have some wraps, whatever you need. Come, I'll help. Tell me what happened. Is everybody okay? All four of you are here. Is Ezra okay? Is Mert okay?
All good.
Good.
I had a table thrown at me.
Yes.
Well, you look not too bad considering.
A couple of splinters.
I feel like if I had a table thrown at me, I'd probably be missing a head.
Elrax, there were people waiting to meet us at the pub that weren't friendly. How could word have gotten out?
I don't know. Loose lips of some sort.
But there weren't many lips that knew. Yours?
Mine are sealed.
Does he seem like he's telling the truth?
You could give me an insight check.
8.
Yeah, I mean, you've hung out with Felrax a lot. You're basically roommates. He's like, no, between me, Ezra, and Mert, I would trust them with my lives. I do trust them with my lives. The only thing I can think of is these spies that they're speaking of are watching us. Why would they be watching us? And he's having this realization where they were going like, why are they in Waterdeep or Skullport skulking around what are they looking for? And he's, I mean, it might be obvious to everybody now that they're thinking about it, but he's like, they're watching us.
I think, I mean, it's got to be Xanathar, right? I mean, it doesn't make sense if it's anyone else.
It's my best guess. It
But
seems like it's
Xanathar
Xanathar.
doesn't work with Drow. He despises them.
This
These
wasn't
were
Drow.
these were Durgar.
And Minotaurs.
Yes, but the
why would
spies
the Drow
are.
spies?
Spies are
Who works with Drow?
Well,
The Zentarum?
The Zentarum. I thought we wiped them clean.
Well, it's a little bit hard to.
The Zens went head to head with Xanathar.
we
Interesting.
had
He
a-
goes to his books and like starts going through them.
We had a pretty noteworthy encounter with them about 5 years back. Remember, we killed that higher up. Might be a bit sore about it.
I lose track of who's not our fan.
Well, the Zents don't like us. The Xanathar Guild doesn't like us. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the long and short of it.
That would make
several noble families, I think, are probably a bit peeved with us as well. You know.
that would make sense too. That the Zentarum have heard about Xanathar's guild being taken down here, more or less, and see it as an opening to move
They're
in.
trying to
right?
get
Take
a
the opportunity.
foothold in. And at the same time, Xanathar is also here. So I think we can think of it this way. If the Durgar are here for Xanathar, specifically coming after us, and the Drow are possibly here for the Zentarum. Possibly.
It's a good theory.
It is a good theory.
Well, that's brilliant.
Plausible one. So we've now have two warlords, factions to fight off of Skullport. Brilliant indeed. He sits down and cracks a whiskey, pours it. I don't know.
I mean, we could attempt to capture one of the Drow and torture them and question them.
You could. That's actually not a bad idea.
Oh, sorry. Are we into torture? Is that like something that we're doing?
Well, you know, if we're gonna kill a couple hundred people without much thought, I don't know how one Drow is gonna matter.
And Drow aren't known for their like cuddliness.
It's not.
Kind of look spiderly, don't they?
I mean, it's not their humanity that I'm worried about. It's our own.
Right.
We've never tortured anyone before, have you? I've not.
Can't say I have.
A good, clean death is one thing.
I could just threaten him.
I mean, when I worked for, I've questioned.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, Lady Silverhand wasn't. I mean, she was. You know, she had me doing things.
Really, there's nothing that you won't do, is there, Obsidian? Really, no line that's too far for you.
Yeah. I mean, there. I'm sure at some point. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Camera just stopped.
Oh no!
Well, it's been really distracting me for this whole
Well, I
time.
mean, it's
It's really throwing off
it's
my
not like
game.
our editor does anything with those
Oh,
videos
no,
anyways.
ouch,
So
Ouch.
I think
low blow.
he's keeping it for his own personal use. The freak.
Well, we could. I mean, you could just blank this part out if you do get the video back, and
Yeah.
we'll keep rolling.
Troubleshooting.
Yeah, where are we at for time, actually? Anyway. Yeah, we're kind of there. But I kind of like this thread. Are we done there? I'm like, I kind of like where it's going.
I think
We could.
Okay, so I mean, do we want to do this? Like, do we want to? And I'm not being combative here. I'm just asking quite genuinely. Do we want to continue working for the Harpers? Is this something that is giving us joy in life?
I think that the Harpers are a good influence on Waterdeep, and if we're gonna, you know, stake our claim with any faction, I think the Harpers isn't a bad one.
I feel as though I've been quite happy working for myself.
Just putting it out there, I am an active Harper. Just don't want anybody to be incriminated by the conversation that's happening here.
I'm not talking about killing the Harpers.
Oh,
I'm
I
talking
know.
about
I'm
saying,
just trying to remind you to be careful of what you say because I don't want to be incriminated and based on information I have.
Sure. This is where I'm at. I have a personal problem that I need to deal with. I don't know about the rest of you.
I got lots of problems.
I have I need to find Hallister. So I'm really only interested in
Why?
because I have a parasitic monster living in my head
And okay.
that won't let me sleep at night, won't let me rest, won't let me breathe, won't let me do anything without whispering in my mind about Hallister every moment of the day.
Oh my god, it sounds like Echo.
It is like an echo.
Yeah, that bat just keeps talking and.
Well, Calliope, if you need to find Hallister, I'm there with you to do it.
Hallister is, from what I've heard, a bit of a businessman. If you manage to find him, you might be able to strike a deal. Anybody that manages to make it to him, he's not interested in killing you. He's surprised that you've made it that far.
Essentially, I'm interested in working for the Harpers if the Harpers can help me with one of two things. Finding Hallister or aboleth removal. If they can accomplish either of those things, then I'm happy as a clam.
I would argue that the Harpers have given you the material and access to protection that it's aided you in furthering your quest to find Hallister, yes? And he's looking around the room that you're in right now.
To clarify, it's not my quest to find Hallister. I don't give two shits about some evil, crazy wizard who lives in a dungeon and tortures people for fun. I want to go back to my regular life before all this fucking bullshit has happened. But
Why don't you just remove yourself of the stone?
I'll be blind. And when I had the stone removed from me before, I just couldn't see, but the aboleth was still with me.
So blind and not rid of the aboleth. That is complicated.
So far, I've only come up with one permanent solution, and it's not the one that I'm keen to pursue. You know?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Well,
Calliope, I feel like it furthers your quest to go further down in the dungeon. So
Yes.
you know,
is that the plan then, that you spoke with Ezra further down into the dungeon?
you want to assign a monetary tag to this.
No, I was hoping that they might be able to help me. I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind, Obsidian. I was just hoping.
Well, one level further down might be the answer. We can only hope. I suggest we rest up for the night then, and make way to the next level.
Sounds
Search
like a
of
good
this
plan.
Gate.
Well,
Yeah.
All right. That's where we're going to wrap up for tonight, everybody. Thanks for joining us back on Crit and Fumble after a whole summer of not playing any games with y'all. We did it. And then we're playing 2 more times, and then Tash is leaving, so we're not playing for like
Oh,
I think, I think one more
Actually,
time.
just one more time.
Just one more time.
Wow.
And
wow.
then,
wow.
And then and then we're
And
gonna
Tash
miss
is gone
like,
for 4 weeks.
Well, I'm gone for just over 2 weeks, but it's 3 Sundays.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tash.
Stay tuned for some one-shots from Crit and Fumble.
It's gonna be
Yay!
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin.